I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
We are tonight's entertainment.
It's showtime.
It's showtime, folks!
What's your favorite scary movie?
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Do it.
It's showtime.
What's up, everyone? My name is DJ CS. Welcome to an all-new video here on my YouTube channel. In this video, we have got a lot to talk about. For starters, coming up this week is the Summer Games Festival, and as you can see, there's a lot going on. Starting at June 8th at 3 p.m., there is a cross-industry showcase hosted by Jeff Keighley. I hope I'm saying that right. We'll actually talk more about this later because the game we're going to be talking about in this video will actually feature content here at this, we know for sure. We'll talk about that in a bit. Then after that, immediately following that, there is a look at upcoming indie games from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine. And then also after that, there is a Devolver's annual gaming extravaganza. That is all on June 8th. On June 9th, we then have a digital showcase featuring exclusive gameplay and creator interviews from Tribeca's official selections. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on June 10th, we have indie games that demonstrate the incredible range of themes, styles, and perspectives that games have to offer. That's at noon on June 10th. And then after that is Asmongold hosts a look at upcoming games. That's on June 10th at 2 p.m. And then on June 10th at 1 p.m., they've kind of got these out of order. That's interesting. A showcase of over 50 multi-format games. What that could really mean, I don't really know, but that's insane. 50 multi-format games that they're apparently going to get done in an hour. That's nuts. And then on June 11th, we have Xbox Games Showcase, followed immediately by Starfield Direct. What games is Xbox going to show us? Then on June 11th, also at 4 p.m., we have 2 hours of reveals featuring more than 15 new games announcements for the PC gaming show. All PC games, 15 new games announced. It's going to be nuts. And then on June 12th, its own secluded event on Monday, June 12th at 6 p.m., Capcom presents a look at what's next. That's going to be interesting. We've got a lot to cover for this next week, for this weekend, this week, whatever's going on. Lots of gaming and news coming out. I will be doing my best to cover most of this, and I would definitely be covering anything that's talking about Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man 2, and anything horror or like comic book or anything that we cover mostly on this trailer. If there's a GTA 6 trailer, you know damn well I'm going to be reacting to it. So be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications to be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoy this video, please drop a like. So in this video, we've got some news regarding Mortal Kombat 1 from the man Ed Boon himself. So Ed Boon has been super busy on Twitter, including retweeting this from Jeff Keighley. Don't miss the world gameplay premiere of Mortal Kombat 1 when Ed Boon joins Jeff Keighley live on stage, Summer Games Fest on Thursday, June 8th. Watch the live stream. And here we see the world premiere of Mortal Kombat 1. This is going to be a gameplay trailer. It's going to show us fighting. Hopefully it shows us like some of the combats, some of the cameo fighters and stuff like that. He went on to continue to tweet, "Next week will be fun. We can't wait to show you the first Mortal Kombat gameplay reveal video. Lots of your questions will be answered," which is awesome. Who knows what we're going to see? Of course, Ed Boon and Jeff Keighley do apparently. But man, I can't wait. This will be revealed tomorrow. We're going to talk more about what I think is going to happen in just a little bit, but first we've got more from Ed Boon. Ed Boon tweeted, "Cameos, combos, and breakers." Of course, we know about the cameos. We know about combos. It's Mortal Kombat. Of course, there's going to be combos, but combo breakers are now finally coming back to Mortal Kombat, which really isn't that big of a deal for me, but it's kind of a big deal for a lot of die-hard Mortal Kombat and just fighting game players. Ed Boon then once again tweeted, "Woo! That gameplay video, though." So we're going to see some crazy, crazy stuff. I'm hoping. And then Ed Boon also tweeted this: "Some making their way back into action." Now here we see the Mortal Kombat 4 roster. Now I never really played Mortal Kombat 4, so I don't really know a lot of these characters. But in this image, we have Kai. And then we have Raiden, who we already know is in the game. We have Shinnok. We have Liu Kang, who we know is in the game as Fire God Liu Kang. We have Reptile, Scorpion, who we know is in the game, Jax, and then Reiko, who we haven't seen in a Mortal Kombat game in a long time, could very well be coming back. Jax could also be in there if Sonya's going to be in the game. It's right to say that Jax will be there. Johnny Cage, who has already been announced. And we have Jarek, Tanya. Jarek and Tanya could possibly make a return. Fujin, who we've seen in Mortal Kombat 11 recently. Kuai Lang Sub-Zero. Now, if depending on how the story goes, we have Bihan. Kuai Lang could still be in the game. He just may not be Sub-Zero necessarily. Kuai Lang could be a cameo character, as a backup to Bihan. Quan Chi, who I feel like we will most definitely see, as well as Shinnok. And then, of course, Sonya Blade, who I almost guarantee is in the game. She hasn't been announced, but again, if Johnny Cage is in the game, then most likely Sonya Blade and Jax will be as well. And it's kind of interesting that he said that some making their way back into action again. We can eliminate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these characters right off the bat, leaving 11 characters of the screen to be announced. Again, Jax and Sonya Blade and Kuai Lang most likely being strong possibilities. That then leaves 8 characters from this screen to be announced possibly. And I think the biggest names from this roster here that we see are going to be Reiko, if I'm saying that right, Reiko, and then Shinnok and Quan Chi. And of course, Fujin as well, but I think Tanya and Jarrett are also strong contenders to possibly come back as well, specifically Tanya. And as we see here, there were a lot more characters involved in Mortal Kombat 4, but he specifically tweeted out that image. So that tells us that those characters are going to be, not necessarily that these characters aren't. Baraka, again, is almost a guarantee. Cyrax, I don't know. I don't really know if we're going to get into any of the cyborg warriors, because the Lin Kuei never really disbanded or anything like that. So I don't really know if that's going to happen or not. It still could. But then we also have Nightwolf is iffy. Noob Saiba, I don't think we'll see because Bihan isn't dead. Goro we may see. We haven't seen Goro in a long time, I feel like, so he could possibly make a return. And that's basically all the information we've gotten so far from Ed Boon. A lot to take in, just in little bits and pieces of tweets. Now, like I said, we're going to get more info tomorrow, and I will definitely be doing a live reaction to that. However, I have more speculation, more thoughts, more theories. I had mentioned before, what if this trailer wasn't real? What if this was just all cinematic trailer just to get us hype and kind of like get us to be hyped and get us just in the idea that Mortal Kombat 1 is coming, right? But what if it is real? What if all those fatalities that we saw Shang Tsung do were real? So my theory is, what if, much like in the Spider-Man 2 gameplay trailer that we saw, this doesn't take place right at the beginning? What if this takes place later? So in the trailer, Liu Kang basically says that they have free will. You can choose to live in peace, or you can choose to live like in violence, in fighting, in war.
In my new era, the choice is yours. Whether to live in quiet serenity or bloody strife.
And in doing so, what if Shang Tsung goes to all these different realms, goes to Sub-Zero and Scorpion, kills them, goes to Melina and Kitana, kills them, and then comes for Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Raiden. Kung Lao is the first to step up. He steals Kung Lao's soul and smashes his head, but then maybe he goes to fight Raiden, but Raiden doesn't have his powers. I don't really know. I think Raiden does have his powers. I think Liu Kang gives him back his powers, but maybe not at first. Liu Kang then steps up to fight Shang Tsung, beats Shang Tsung, and says,
You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
And then this kind of starts off where our game then takes off from. Sure, at first we had Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Melina, Kitana, all those characters. Or maybe we played as them. But then maybe partway through, we realize who the big bad of this game is actually going to be. And those characters are then eliminated. Could you imagine a Mortal Kombat game without Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Melina, Kitana, Kung Lao, Shang Tsung? You know, like could you imagine? They've already announced that they will be mainstream fighters, that they're not going to be cameo fighters. But again, What if that's real? And then from that point on, we then play as, that would then give the chance for Scorpion to come back as Spectre Scorpion, Bihan to come back as Noob Saibot. And then, granted, we wouldn't get Melina or Katana back unless they came back as Revenants, but, you know, there's still those options there. And then maybe if Melina and Katana are removed from the picture, that would highlight more Jade and Tanya and Sindel. Again, just speculating here. I don't know. I'm just throwing out theories here. I'm just thinking. This is just my mind at work, which is where I basically think of all these things at work. So that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to cover some things really quick before we get into so much information tomorrow and over the weekend for all these games we got coming out. I wanted to make this video real quick and kind of give you guys an update on what's going on from Ed Boon's mouth, from his own words, and then also throw some ideas at you guys, so throw some thoughts at you guys. We will be told more tomorrow, and I can't wait. Like I said, if you guys are new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new Mortal Kombat video, every time I upload a new video in general. We're going to be covering a lot from this week's gaming information, gaming news, and I hope you guys watch the videos and enjoy them. With all that said and done, guys, my name is DJ CS. Have a good one, and as always, don't forget to tip your DJ. Later, dudes.